Hi everyone, time to test the new rinseless by Labo Cosmetica. I had the products in the boot for about a month, just waiting for better weather. So what we have here is Preludio Alkaline, which is the pre-wash or the pre-soak. It's an alkaline based product, diluted 1 to 10, in this case in the sprayer. Hydrosave, the actual rinseless wash, diluted 1 to 200 in the bucket. You take your IK sprayer or whatever sprayer and use this water in the sprayer as well, and then off we go. So we're gonna use this one panel at a time. That's the front door. We have the rear door. The car has been washed last week. I've done about 800 kilometers so far, so we'll see how it goes. So first we use Preludio, which is here. So and while Preludio works in a bit, we take Hydrosave. Take Hydrosave, go over it. Then we take the microfiber or the sponge, wring it out, not completely, but so there's nothing dripping of it. And then I guess the most important thing is we do not just drag it down, but it's a movement like this. So whenever we touch the paint, it's always on a fresh side, on a fresh part of the cloth. Something like this. Hold it here and move it down. So it's always on a fresh side. Then we turn it around. So one side of the cloth should never touch the paint twice. Once we're done, put it back in, let the dirt get out, bring it again, and go on like that. Once you're done with the whole panel, last bit here, take your drying towel, can be any one. This is our XL, by the way, and you dry the car. So that's the side I did. Looks good. I have not noticed any new scratches. There were a few on the car, but other than that, nothing major. Would recommend. So just on the whole car with Preludio and Hydrosave, and I have to be honest, it's actually fairly easy to use. Just keep in mind the process with the mitt, etc., and I'll come to that in a second. But other than that, it is very similar from a process perspective as if you would use the snow foam and the shampoo. So you do the pre-wash with Preludio, which is a snow foam in a conventional sense. Hydrosave is the shampoo. The one thing you're skipping at least once is you do not rinse off the shampoo afterwards before you dry it. Other than that, the one thing I would change, and that's obviously me having tried this the first time, for the pre-wash, I would not use one of the trigger sprayers, and essentially I would use two of the pump sprayers, IK or whatever there is. Much easier. I had to refill the sprayer once. The other thing is, again, as I said, you need to make sure that whenever you drag down your mitt or your sponge, you do have movement like this. So whatever the mitt or the sponge, etc., touches the surface should always be fresh. So you put it like this, you turn it around or go into the bucket, etc., and you do the next one. And after that, you dry the car. Do it one panel at a time. One thing I also noticed, start with the roof. I obviously forgot that. But other than that, the only thing I would change is I would use a different mitt. I can't tell you yet what I would use, it's on its way, but other than that, easy to use. Is it for everyone? No. Is it for all the time? No. There is no need to think that you don't need to use a pressure wash in the first place, like wheel arches. Let me show you. So these are the wheel arches. There is, you can't do that with a pre-wash without a power washer. I will still need to do the tires, etc. But other than that, we all know these bits here get scratched very easily. It's piano black. and I cannot see anything other than the scratches that were on already, so seems to be safe.